Hello everybody, my name's Tash and we're here for some elementary yoga in the classroom. I'm here in my home in Vancouver, British Columbia with my assistant Luna, she's behind me. And we are going to start with some breathing. I'd like to first acknowledge the land that we sit on here today and this practice of yoga. So you can sit crisscross legs like me in whatever space you have today. And we're going to have our hands resting up on our knees. And can you bring your thumb and your first finger together? Like you're saying, okay. Good. So can you breathe in? And then breathe out, bring your thumb and your middle finger together. Good. Breathe in and bring your ring finger and thumb together. Breathe out and bring your little finger and thumb together. Then breathe in, pointer finger and thumb. Breathe out, middle finger and thumb. Breathe in, ring finger and thumb. Breathe out, little finger and thumb. Let's do it one more time without me talking. Your hands can rest wherever they feel good. Good job, everyone. Give your fingers a wiggle. We're going to do one more like that with the same movements. So bring your thumb and your pointer finger together and we'll say I. Then bring your thumb and your middle finger together and say can. Then bring your thumb and your ring finger together and say find. And then bring your thumb and little finger together and say peace. So that's I can find peace. Very good. Let's do it one more time together. I can find peace. Awesome work, everyone. Give your fingers another wiggle. Wiggle them super high to the sky. Take a big stretch. And then gently tap the top of your head. Make sure you're sitting up super tall. Tap your shoulders and say, hello, shoulders. Good. Tap your knees and make sure they're still there. And then tap the floor. Depending on what kind of floor you're on, try and make a sound like rain. Listen to the sounds that everyone's making around you. Good. Stretch your fingers slowly all the way up. And stretch them all the way down. Tickle the ground again. Make that sound like raindrops. Good, well done. Now I want you to change the cross of your legs. Very good. Take a big stretch all the way up to the sky. And then all the way down to the ground. Wiggle your fingers. Shrug your shoulders. Very good. Well done, everyone. So we're going to take a transition here. So I'll move to the side. You can stay facing forwards. So we'll cross our feet, uncross them, and then come into a frog pose. Yeah, good. And then you can see if you can sit back down and cross your legs again. Good. So try and use your weight to come forwards into frog pose. And then try and sit back down again and cross your legs. Nice, let's try that one more time. Come onto your feet, into your frog pose. Very good. Sit back down, crisscross your legs. Very well done. So we'll do that one more time, and this time we'll stay in frog pose. So come back into your frog pose. I'll turn to the side so you can see. You can have your hands down, or you can be like a balancing frog, your choice. Very good. And I wonder if you know what noise frogs make. I wonder if you know what action frogs do. Perhaps you can all say to the screen now. And I hope I heard jump through the internet waves. So frogs really like to jump. So can you help me do a big jump? Be careful of whoever's sitting next to you. That's part of our yoga practice, to be careful of our neighbors and mindful. So let's count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Jump. Very good. Let's do one more by yourself. When you're ready, jump. Very good. Okay. When you're ready, lift your bum up to the sky and try and tickle your toes. Good. This is called a ragdoll pose. Ragdolls are toys that have no bones in them. So see if you can make your body as heavy as though you had no bones, no skeleton in your whole body. Good, well done. Take a big breath in. Take a big breath out. Now tuck your chin to your chest and imagine it was glued there. And roll up through your spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. Those are the little pieces of our spine. And your shoulder's gonna come up last until you come and stand in a mountain pose. Awesome, everyone. So in our mountain pose, we tap the top of our head to stand up a little bit taller. Tap our shoulders to make sure they're relaxed. And then bring the hands to the sides. And mountains are strong and calm. And they're straight. So can you stay still, strong and calm in your mountain pose? Take a big breath in. Try and stand up taller. Take a breath out. Feel your feet on the floor. Good. 2 more breaths. Big breath in. Try and stand up taller. Big breath out. Press your feet into the ground. Good. 1 more breath in. 1 more breath out. Awesome, everyone. The next pose we'll do in standing, but I am going to kneel to show you. So you're in your mountain pose, standing up, and we're going to slowly breathe our arms up towards the sky. Stretch like you did when we were in seated. Try and touch the ceiling. See how tall you can get. And then we're going to be like a palm tree that's blown over. So start to reach over to one side like a palm tree in the wind. Maybe one of your palm fronds or branches comes down and you make a shape with your palm tree. Good, feel the stretch in your side. Stay here for 3. Can you wiggle your fingers like a windy palm for 2? Breath in for 1. Reach up, stretch up super tall. Get even taller like you were a palm tree growing. And then stretch over to the other side. Well done. And you can make a different shape with your arms, just bending over like a blown tree. Breathe for 3, 2, wiggle your fingers, and 1. Well done, everyone. Stretch up super high, and then bring your arms slowly down like they were moving through jello. Yeah, really good. And then standing in your mountain pose. Can you inhale, stand up a little bit taller? Exhale, breathe out, press your feet into the floor. Well done. So the next pose we're going to do is another type of tree. This time it's a whatever kind of tree that you like. So let's tap our left legs. Say hello, left leg. And then kickstand your left foot out to the side. You can have your toes on the floor, or maybe your foot slides up.
If you're wobbly, like a wobbly tree in the wind, then have your toe on the floor. And decide what kind of tree you're going to be right now. Are you going to be an orange tree, a walnut tree, maybe even a Christmas tree? And you can reach your arms up if you like to make your tree even taller. Can you be now like a tree that's on a still day? There's no wind. Good. Stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Just like the leaves in autumn, bring your arms and your leg back down. Take a breath in your mountain pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good, everybody. Tap your right leg. Say hello, right leg. Kickstand your right foot outside your other leg. And then you can be the same type of tree or a different type of tree on this side. I'm going to be a peach tree on this side. So I'm going to have my arms like this. Good. And wherever you are, stay for 3. Like a still tree on a still summer's day. 2. And 1. Well done, everyone. Slowly step back into your mountain pose. Together, we'll take a deep breath in. Try and stand up taller. Breathe out. Press your feet into the floor. Good. And from here, we're going to sit our bum all the way down back into our frog pose. And this time, we'll take a still frog pose. So let's bring our hands together, if that feels okay for you. Press your fingers together nice and gently and feel your fingers touching each other. Good. Take a breath in and sit up taller. And a breath out. Relax your face, relax your shoulders. Good. And then come and sit down on your bum. Whoop. Crisscross your legs. And we're going to do a game together. So for this game, we'll be turning our heads slowly from side to side, just seeing what you can see. And Luna wants to play as well, it looks like. So, first we're going to spot 5 things that you could see. 5 things in the room that you could see. And I'll give you time to pause the video if you want to share 5 things you could see. So first, let's tap the top of your head and sit up tall. And then start looking over to one side. And you can say them in your head once you've seen them. Count 5 things that you can see. Look around the room, maybe look up to the ceiling and spot something that you've not seen before. Good. I'm going to turn my head one more time. 5 things that you could see. Have you got 5 things? Maybe you spotted something in your classroom that you didn't see before. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Now we'll move our head side to side and spot 4 things that we could smell and what they would smell like. We don't need to physically smell them. We can just imagine and use our brain to see what they smell like. Again, maybe it's something like water on your table. Perhaps it's a plant in your classroom. For me, it could be my dog. So when you're ready, start looking side to side, nice and slowly, like an owl looking out from a perch. Use your eyes to see 4 things that you could smell. And once you've found them, you might like to share, or you can move on with me. 3 things that you could touch and what they would feel like. What is their texture like? Do they feel soft or hard or fluffy? Okay, when you're ready, look side to side. Try and spot something that you've not seen before. in your classroom or in the room that you are in. 3 things that you could touch. Good. And now we'll do 2 things that you could taste, what they would taste like. So turn your head from side to side. Just 2 things this time, so I'll only give you a second. Well done. And then the final one is 1 thing that you can hear inside or outside your bedroom, your classroom. 1 thing that you could hear. And Luna's playing my game now. She's got a good sense of hearing. And again, once you've done 1 thing you can hear, you can share with your class. And to finish, we'll just do 1 more of those breaths using our fingers. So bring your thumb and your finger together. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring your thumb and middle finger together. Breathe in, thumb and ring finger. Breathe out, thumb and little finger. 1 more time in silence. Very good, everyone. Bring your hands together and take a little bow into your body. Say thank you, body, or give yourself a cuddle. Or if you have a dog with you, give your dog a cuddle. Thank you for joining me today. I hope to see you again soon. Om Shanti.